Hello, this is Just Weston, and welcome to my channel. Today, I will be painting some Dungeons & Dragons miniatures for my D&D campaign. So, let's get started. I started painting minis about 1 year ago for my personal D&D campaign. I never did any artistic painting or anything artistic before that. I just jumped into painting blind, and me and my friends have really enjoyed it. One tidbit of knowledge that I learned very early on is you don't want to duplicate yourself. So for these three first boxes that I've painted, I do them slightly different shades. Or for example, this barrel that I'm about to paint, it's kind of hard to see it sometimes though. My fingers are getting in the way quite a lot actually, I'm noticing. So I think I'm just gonna, this tree stump will look really good because of the 3D print. It has a lot of details in the lines and the stumps that come out of it. I don't know. But on this last tree stump, I decided to put a little bit of moss on the top. You can't really see it though because of my fat fingers. Anyways, moving on to these trees. These trees take so long to paint. There's just so much surface area because of all the leaves that come out. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. This took so long. But overall, the trees look really good, and I really enjoy how we got to use them. So, as I start painting the next tree, something stupid happens. I think, well, let's shade it a lighter shade, and then, ew, that green's real gross. So I wash it off, or try to wash it off, and I think, hey, maybe I can do something funny with a shirt. And then I ended up just dropping it on my pants. All the paint went straight onto my shorts. It was so stupid of me. And decided to go for a completely different tone of green, which ended up looking a lot better, but still. And for the third tree, I ended up doing a shade that's close to the first, but is slightly different. But it's kind of hard to tell. Now let's do a cool zoom in. Awesome. And look at these collection of boxes and barrels. I wanted to make sure that the boxes and barrels looked like a cluster and not just all the same color. And so you can see that I paint them different colors. I know, I'm a genius. You know, one thing that I haven't really focused on is my little homemade palette. It's really easy to make. It's a Hillshire Farms like meat, sliced meat container and some very damp, very barely damp paper towels with a piece of cooking filament on top. Wait, I'm completely ignoring all the painting that I've been doing, and we're done with the first set, on to the second. You know what? This doesn't matter. Let's just move on. So, finally, the last part that I'm going to be painting is these little campfires. It's kind of hard to see them, of course, but oh well. You know what? It's actually really hard to see them, so I'm going to learn how to zoom in and do it right about now. Boom, I nailed that transition. These campfires are the most intricate minis that I will be painting today, and they're not that complicated. It's a couple different browns, silver for the rocks, and then some red or yellow for the fires. And here's the second one. It's tiny. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, want to hear a joke? There are two types of people in this world. Those who can't translate English into binary, and 111000101010101010101. I fall into the first category. So now we're all done, and I organize all these to take a few pictures. Overall, I'm quite happy with how all of these minis turned out. In a few seconds, there will be a intermission. I'm kidding. Here is a image of me using all of the minis in my D&D campaign, and some other minis I painted over the year, including this troll.